Hey guys, and welcome back to the Season 6 Titans Tournament. So today we're looking at the winners bracket round 2 matches, and these are going to be a best of 5. If you guys want to download the match replay for yourself, then it'll be on the website, and the link is going to be down below somewhere. But yeah, I guess we'll just get straight into it. Alright, so Danku versus Searching for Opponent, and the map is Heavy Metal, and this is round 2 of the winners bracket. In the top, we've got the red, I think Danku's going Nod in this tournament. We'll find out. Red something. And in the bottom we've got the blue Nod, which is Searching for Opponent. Danku is also Nod. And out come the scouts. This is a nice, I think this was an insta deploy from Searching, which is pretty cool, and a nice kind of spread here. Yeah, I quite like this setup. That's nice. All right. So we can see the scouting. Looks like Danku's got a couple of lanes here that you can see. And Searching is going for a big scout at the top here. Maybe planning a crawl all the way up here.
Unit ready.
You can see a little bit of Danku's base, whereas Danku is straight in.
Building.
He's got some nice vision there. Oh, and he's into the top as well. Yeah, he's got some great vision. So he can see the Conyard. He's going to know if he sells and goes all in. Bit of a fight there. And it looks like Danku's managed to anti-scout quite well. And he is starting to crawl out to the middle. Bit of force fire going on here. Searching is reacting to it. He's just pulling back. Doesn't need to engage. He's got the strip up. Get a buggy out now and clear that up for free. But it looks like he was going to try and slip in there, so he's going to shut that down. Bit of a standoff there, and here comes the buggy just to clear that up. And Danku also has a strip down, and he's gone for a ref in the middle here. Which is, and there's the barracks for defense. Quite an aggressive position there. He's not coming to the back here for the safe field. He's also got the tip field up here. Nice spread. Looks like he's going for the back there now, but he is pressing in the front, or down the bottom, should I say. Searching manages to push him back while continuing his crawl up the top here. Nice spread of refineries there. Danku coming in here. Not sure what the plan is here. I think he's already got a scout. But he is able to push him down the bottom. Searching has cleared that buggy up. There's a lot of buggies coming from Danku here. He might be able to win this. Does have a lot of low health buggies here though. Searching targets there, manages to clear it up. Looks like he's potentially going to hold this. He's done well here. He's managed to push Danku back. Both players on a similar kill count here. 21 to Searching, 19 to Danku. Looks like Searching has got a few units up here. His second strip is up. If I move this, you can see it looks like he's continuing his crawl. Potentially up here or here. Looks like he's going for a counter push here now as well. It's a lot of units. Danku pushing out the minigunners here. Going to be able to do some damage if these buggies are too close. Second strip up for Danku. Straight across the middle. Another aggressive position here. And it looks like Searching's in the top. Manages to snipe a refinery before getting noticed, and he's out of there. We've got some units moving into middle again. Looks like Danku's going for a power plant while he's attacking on the bottom as well. Got a lot of Joes coming over, or are these Phils? I'm never sure. Alright, Sachin looks like he's going to be able to hold this, but Danku is crawling in. Potentially going to start trying to turret down and get this airstrip maybe. But he has got the units on the bottom. Manages to force a cell on the refinery. There's a cell of the Conyard from Sachin, so that's it. No more building placements for Sachin. There's the turret down from Danku. Got a lot of units on the bottom here as well. This is nice. He's got an attack on the front here with the turrets. And he's attacking on the bottom. Looks like Sachin might be able to hold this off. Gonna get the turret, but he's probably lost quite a lot of buggies doing this. Got an engineer here. I'm not sure. I think that's Sachin's from his construction yard. There are units up here as well. Minigun is coming in. They do so much damage against light vehicles. A lot of them coming across. He is going for a counter push up here, but Danku has spotted it. Going to be able to shut that down quickly. Looks like he's coming across the bottom here as well. Maybe going to try and get a sneaky ref here. Danku's still pressing in the middle. Got another army flanking up the top here. Needs to make sure he can hold this though. It looks like he can. Here's the army in the bottom. Danku spotted it. He's ready to take that out. He's also spotted the army at the top. Ready to defend this as well. While continuing to press in the middle. Danku has shut that flank down and he's also covered this one. Sachin's still able to hold this and he does have refineries in the back here as well. But Danku is in on the bottom. Looks like he's going to get a free power plant here. There's no defense. And that's going to be called GG. So, first game goes to Danku. So, game 2. This is Tournament Extension. For a second there, I thought it was Unknown District, but it's Tournament Extension, which is Creepy Crawlers map. And on the right side, we have the blue nod as searching for opponent. And on the left side, we have the red nod as Danku. And this map's pretty cool because it's got this little cutoff on the river and both players spawn at the bottom, which is normally I think it's like opposites, but so this is quite nice. And then it gives you lots of room to crawl up the top here. Get the Tiberium up there. Alright, so off come the scouts. A lot of flame units coming down here for Danku. Maybe he's going to try and push in here. Looks like he's getting the scout off up here. Let's have a look. Alright, so got some scouting across the middle here.
Construction complete.
So up the top, ready for the crawl. Searching for opponent. It's got a little bit of a scouting. Looks like he's focusing on the building here.
Unit lost.
Danku has got a flame unit in here, and he's also got a couple of minigunners, but looks like Sachin's going to cover that. Out comes the flame unit. Going to be able to clear this up, but not before Danku gets some shots off on power plant, although Sachin does have a second one, so that shouldn't put him into low power. But he does get a nice scout of the base. Sachin hasn't scouted yet, or at least he hasn't got vision of Danku's base. In comes another minigunner. Looks like he might slip through here. Just about. Alright, looks like both players have their first strips down. Similar looking build at the moment. Both players crawling up, trying to get this next Tiberian field. Sachin is sending some buggies down here. He's how to spot this minigunner. Covering this area here. He's got quite a lot of buggies. Looks like he's focusing on getting the build up. Ah, he's also... Looks like he's blocking the refinery placement from searching for opponent. He spotted it, so he's going to lose this buggy, but he has delayed searching for opponent's crawl. Let's clear that minigunner as well. Should see the refinery come down now, yeah. So Danku is ahead by a refinery now. At the cost of losing one buggy. That definitely works in his favor, I think. Alright, so both players just look like they're covering the entrances, but Danku is pushing in the top here. Looks like he's going to try and block the crawl a bit more, but he might start losing a lot of units here. Yeah, he's changed his mind there. He's pulling back. Searchin's got that covered. Like maybe a push in from the front here. No, just testing the defense for the looks of it. Searchin does have a buggy across here. He's going to be able to get some free flame units. We've got something moving up here. Looks like a buggy from Danku. Alright, Danku's got that area covered now. Also got his second strip up and a refinery in the middle. Searchin has second strip up. Looks like he's going for the next refinery. Just a bit of a standoff on this bridge here. And here comes a fight in the middle. Looks like Searchin has engaged. He's possibly trying to win this Tiberian field because, yeah, there's the refinery. He needs to try and secure that. Doesn't want to lose the harvester. Both players have probably an equal amount of units. Yeah, it's quite an equal fight. And there's the turret from Searchin. That's going to work in his favor because he's within range. More reinforcements. It's like Danku's going to lose a lot of units here. Yeah, he's pulling back, just getting out of range of this turret. It's like he's going to try and get the harvester now. Searchin continuing to push. It looks like we've got units moving down the bottom here. Possibly a push coming in the bottom. Searchin has won this field, but Danku is already extended up here. He's got 2 refineries on this field, whereas there's nothing for Searchin on this one. So although he's won this field, he might start to fall behind in economy. There's a turret from Danku. Some bikes in the mix. A second refinery. Like Searchin's gone for not crawling up here. He's just going to go for the middle here. Almost going to get this. He might get it. It's going to be close. Oh, the minigunner! Oh, the last shot took it down. But he's managed to sacrifice all his units there. And Danku's also pushing in the middle here. Gonna lose these, but he's got the numbers here. He's gonna be able to take out this turret. Got a third refinery now from Searchin, but the building placement has blocked it and the pathing straight away. It's sent the harvester all the way around. Looks like he's going to lose this harvester as well. Danku's going to even the score here and get a harvester back. Oh, and this one here. Straight through 4 turrets. It's been absolutely wrecked immediately. It's still alive, but barely. More turrets coming down. Looks like he's focusing it. He's going to finish that one off. Gone instantly. Didn't even get one drop off from that. That is unfortunate. It's like the expansion has stopped and he's focusing on just getting the turrets down. All the action is in this middle tip field. Nicely played here. Doesn't need these back ones. Sell them off. Get the money and the minigunners. More turrets down from Searchin. Just going to slow that down. The game's sped up there. But I'm pretty sure we did see this harvester go down. It's a lot of minigunners. Yeah, they just shredded through it. So that's it. All of Sitchin's refineries for this middle field are gone, so he has lost the middle. Looks like he's going for a bit of a push here, but Danku's got that covered. Yeah, everything's happening up here. Now off of the turrets, there is another unit here, but that's going down. Another turret falling back to the strip now. Gonna be able to defend this, but Danku has won the middle, so he's got access to the Tiberium there. And he's coming in the middle now. Manages to bring up Sitchin's opponent, Sitchin's units here. Looks like he wants to try and snipe this Conyard. Sitchin has sold it. He's going to have a boost of money now. He needs to make something work with that extra economy that he's just got from the cell there. But Danku is bringing all his units across the bottom. Sitchin bringing his units down. But that is going to be called GG. So game 2 is going to go to Danku as well. Alright, game 3 with Danku on the left as the blue nod. And on the right side is Sitchin for opponent as the red nod. I always hesitate with Danku because I know he plays GDI as well. He's very good with both factions, so I assumed he's nod, which he is. Okay. Alright, and the map is Clown Alcatraz. And out come the scouts.
Unit ready. Building.
And there's the anti-scouts for Sitchin. Danku also with the anti-scouts and the normal scouts as they come.
Unit ready.
It looks like Sitchin's going to be able to sneak some minigunners in here. Danku has seen it. Manages to shut that down immediately. He got a little bit of vision in here, but he cannot see the Conyard.
Construction complete.
So he won't know if he goes all in. But Danku again, smashed another minigunner in. He's going to get fried on the beach, but he does get full vision of this. And you can see the Conyard there as well. Alright, so looks like Sitchin's got this covered. Danku possibly doing the same here. Though he does have a scout to come across as well. But running into this tip field might hurt. There you go, he's changed direction. Sitchin down from the middle. Has Danku seen this? He can see this. Don't know if he spotted it though. Sitchin is in. He doesn't want to run into that flame unit. That'll be unfortunate. And he's in. Manages to get the scout.
Construction complete.
There it is. So now you can see the Conyard and the strip is down for Sitchin. Looks like he's crawling into the middle here. Potentially going for this big field. Danku doing the similar build here. A little bit behind on his airstrip. But he is pushing in the south. His units are in good health, so it looks like he's gone around the Tiberium here. And he's managed to clear up the anti-scout. But Sitchin has got it covered now with the buggies. Both players are on this middle tip field. Turrets down from Sitchin. Some buggies just clearing up the infantry. It does look like Danku has got a minigunner up here. This minigunner might win this fight. Oh, that was close. Here we go. Looks like middle's going to start getting contested here. Danku down with 2 refineries in this middle spot. Here come the units. He's managed to sneak 2 in. He's going to start shooting the power plant, but he is right next to this airstrip, so he's probably going to... Yeah, there we go. Going to pull back away from that. Sitchin with the 2nd refinery down now as well in the middle. In he comes. Looks like he's targeting the harvester immediately. He's done some damage, but it's cost him some damage to the buggies there. He's even lost a couple. Danku now with a higher kill count. Only just though. Two turrets, 3 turrets down from Sitchin. This is interesting. He keeps crawling and they get in range of where these where Danku's harvesters are going to be. He's going to be able to clear them out. Danku coming up, crawling towards the top for the looks of it. Stitching continuing the crawl here. More turrets, selling off the ones at the back. Oh, these buggies are going to be in trouble. Danku with the counter, but straight into 4 turrets. 5 turrets now. There's the sell-off. Gonna keep this covered. And in the back here, we've got a couple of units from Danku. Gonna cause some trouble. This is a nice hand and nod placement. Gonna be able to cover this choke really nicely. And a turret is down as well. He's gonna get this power plant by the looks of it. Forces to sell. While Searchin's in the bottom here. It looks like the 2 harvesters are gone. And Searchin just got some units to defend there. He's still got his 2 harvesters on this middle field. Danku's lost 2 harvesters. Whether they died or not, or just got rerouted, I don't know. There's the sell of the Conyard from Danku. Gonna be a big push now. Searchin just needs to hold on. Looks like he's gonna get this turret as well. Danku cannot replace it. And he sold all the turrets here. It looks like he did reroute the harvesters. But Searchin's going to take down this refinery. Selling these turrets, just giving them all those minigunners to get a nice push here. Forces to sell on this refinery as well. This could be trouble. There's a lot of units coming in here. That same unit just barbecues. So many infantry. Alright, Searchin's managed to cover that. More barbecue going on. Searchin has 7 grand in the bank, but he's just not able to spend it fast enough by the looks of it. It's possible that he's trying to build another airstrip. So I've not seen a building placement for a while. But it might be a little too late. There's a lot of units here. Danku is gonna... Yeah, he's gonna take this strip down. There's not much Searchin can do here. There's the sell-off. Did get another barracks down. So he's got 7.5 grand. He's gonna be able to build plenty of units. But Danku with the refinery block here, gonna be able to get that harvester. And Apache is out for Searchin as well. Be able to target these infantry with that. Loses the next hand of nod though. This one goes down, he's in big trouble. And it's gone. This looks like it could be over. There's another hand of nod though. Not before Danku is going to be able to take out this construction yard. And he doesn't get the sell. Not the end of the world. He does have 8 grand in the bank, so he just needs to pump out infantry here. Keep this covered. Apache is gone. Danku does still have 3 refineries here. Just going to rewind that as it speeds up again. So he's still got economy, he's got an airstrip, and he's got 2 hand and nods. Don't think there's much Searchin can do. He's got all the money, he just can't produce the units fast enough. Danku is nicely camping these and the nods, so anything Searchin builds is just going to be instantly killed by these buggies. He's also blocking his refineries. Not that it's needed, because he's got so much money anyway, but he's blocking 1, 2, 3, camping the refineries, 4, 5, he's blocking every single refinery here. 4, 5, and camping the racks. That is GG. That is definitely a GG. Look at those refinery blocks. There is definitely nothing Searchin can do. So that is going to be a game to Danku, which means he wins that series. and he will go through to the winners bracket. Alright, so this is Rashnagar versus Khanomancer. And in the bottom left is Rashnagar, 206, as the blue nod. And in the top right, we've got Khanomancer as the red nod. And this map is called Lost in Kenya, and it is by UncleDJ. Out come the minigunners for the scouting, same with Khanomancer here. Be interesting to see how both players decide to build on this map, as it's not a quick match map, so I don't think it's been optimized yet. So it'll be interesting to see how each player kind of decides to build. Let's have a look. So Khanomancer, sorry, Rashnagar down the bottom here. There's 2 refineries up, whereas Khanomancer also has his 2 refineries up. Got some anti-scouts, Rashnagar with the scouting. You can see a lot of the lanes here. Khanomancer, exactly the same. You can see a lot of the lanes. Starting to cross each other's scouts here. Hear him getting barbecued. There it is. Alright, so Rashnagar hasn't placed anything for a while, so I'm assuming there's a strip being queued. Same as Khanomancer, so both players look like they've gone for 2 refineries into airstrip. There it is. Khanomancer is in yet. Going to be able to get some vision. You can see the airstrip placement. Looks like Rashnagar almost got in. Khanomancer crawling out towards the middle, whereas Rashnagar is crawling down towards this big tip field here. Another refinery down, and in come the buggies. So far with the kill count, Khanomancer does have quite a bit more, but it is very, very early on. Rashnagar coming in with the early pressure. Defensive hand of nod down from Khanomancer, getting those minigunners out. Whereas Rashnagar has managed to get his crawl down here. So he's got his 3rd refinery up. There's the 4th. Khanomancer still on his 3rd at the moment. Turret is down. Like Rashnagar's going to avoid this army. He's going to come in from the top. There's only a flame unit here, so he's going to be wrecked. And he's in. If Khanomancer doesn't spot this, he might lose the construction yard early on. Here he comes. Manages to get up there to give that cover. Also got some nice kills on those buggies, and he's crawling down towards this Tiberian field now. See where Rashnagar is. He's got a 3rd refinery down here onto this tip field. Both players still on the 1 strip, but Rashnagar does have an eco lead here. It looks like he's on 2 additional refineries. Khanomancer's Tiberian field here is out, but he does have this in the middle. Looks like he's moving across to try and secure it. And Rashnagar is in the bottom here. There's not much defending it. Nice play from Khanomancer. Comes straight across. Force Rashnagar to pull back. He may even get a refinery here. There it is. Forces to sell on that. And he can get out of there. He's going to lose a couple of buggies in the process though. Looks like they've got a trap. Down he comes back around to try and cover middle. Rashnagar is going back to where he was. No. Looks like he might be pushing the middle again. Get some free minigunners on the way. Didn't even see this. Khanomancer in the bottom. Rashnagar spotted it. Looks like these guys are going to be gone. Every unit from Rashnagar is down there. Denied. Alright, so Khanomancer's got his refinery here. Both players have quite a big army and a mixture of the bikes as well. This could be worrying. Khanomancer gets a turret down, he sees him coming in. A lot of units though. Bikes are able to clear that up quick. Rashnagar's got a better position here. He's going to be able to get this refinery. That is going to go down. He's waited for the harvester to go in, and now he can take out the refinery with the harvester. Khanomancer stopping him from getting in there. He's running out of units. He's forced his crawl back, and it looks like that's a sell-off. And Rashnagar is going to take game one. Nice early aggression from Rashnagar. And it looks like that eco down the bottom there really gave him the advantage. A nice crawl coming across here. And there it is. Game one goes to Rashnagar. Alright, game two. Rashnagar is on the left as the blue node. And on the right side is Khanomancer as the red node. And the map is split ends by critical meds. So it looks like both players have moved their MCV across to here. And crawling up to the top. Whereas Khanomancer has done something slightly different. He's got one power plant crawling up. And then using his barracks to crawl down. There's the refinery down from Rashnagar. Units are out. But Rashnagar might be able to get in here. Sorry. No, Khanomancer has that covered. Both players anti-scouting well. Khanomancer with the force fire here. Be able to get a free minigun it. Both players have units coming down the bottom here to scout as well. Rashnagar coming across the middle here. This is a nice place to get vision because you can see if you're getting the enemy's trying to flank you. Just come around here. Let's have a look at the scouting. So there is the two front lanes, and then Khanomancer has a bit of vision coming down here, so you can see the Tiberium here. Knows where he needs to crawl.
Unit ready.
Rashnagar has some good vision as well. Two lanes and down and coming across the middle.
Our base is under attack.
Khanomancer is in you with the flame units. He's got two of them.
Construction complete.
Drip was up, so this buggy managed to clear up, but that could have been bad. That was well covered from Rashnagar there. And the strip is now down from Khanomancer. Looks like he's gone for 3 refineries into strip, where Rashnagar went 2 refineries into strip. Which definitely worked in his favor, because those 2 flame units would do a lot of damage very quickly to a construction yard. Alright, and he's also got the early advantage in numbers here, so he's able to put some early pressure onto Khanomancer. But Khanomancer has a nice crawl coming down here. Just needs to be able to hold on. Possibly going to see a turret coming out. Or is he going to just cover that with the units and continue his crawl? There's the turret. Going to keep that secured. Rashnagar is crawled down. He's got a second ref here. Looks like he's crawling to these backfields. Here he comes, straight down the middle. He's going to come around here. He might be able to shut down Khanomancer's crawl. Can he see it? He can't see it yet. If he knew it was there, he might be trying to take that out just to disrupt the crawl from Khanomancer. But he gets the refinery down. Khanomancer's going to come down and lock this down. Rashnagar forced to pull back there. Does have a refinery at the back now on this backfield. Both players have some good eco. Potentially going to see a second strip coming down from these players at some point. Another nice fight on the bottom. Khanomancer is being pushed back here. But it looks like he's straight through the middle. Could potentially get a power plant. What's he going to go for? He's going for the refinery. That'll be quite big if he gets it. Is Rashnagar going to be able to stop it? He's pulling his units back. Got some at the top. Here comes Phil. Khanomancer is... Oh, he gets the refinery, but Harvester just escapes. That was so close. But he still gets the refinery, so that's still a good, nice little attack there. And he's also crawled down. He's on these bottom fields now. Rashnagar has seen it. He's coming in. Going for the push there. He's got the numbers, but there's a turret behind those trees, which is in range. We're just out of range now. Another turret is down. So he's coming straight up the middle. There is another attack from Khanomancer. Going to be able to get the power plant. Going to pull these back. In range of his turret so he can defend. This is nice play. Waiting for Rashnagar to come in to attack, and then sends a little snipe force over and just gets the odd building here and there. Rashnagar has sold his construction yard. He's got the second strip. He's still got a lot of spread of economy here. And he's come straight across the top. Looks like he's not been spotted. Forces to sell on the construction yard, and he's got a huge army up here. Khanomancer does have an army down the bottom. This looks like Rashnagar's going to be able to do some serious damage here. He is walking straight into these units though. Khanomancer is on the bottom. Getting ready for an attack. Looks like he's going to go for the power plant. Rashnagar just managed to nick the refinery with the harvester inside of it. Gets the power plant. Looks like he's going for the harvester here as well. Rashnagar spotted this little snipe force. Going to be able to shut that down now, but he did lose the power plant. Khanomancer slowly coming up here. Going to be able to trap some of these units. There they go. Nicely played. Going to take out the harvester that got nicked as well. A lot of minigunners coming across here. Looks like Khanomancer has a harvester that's gone into the middle Tiberium here. And Rashnagar's going to get that for free. Down it goes. Got another little force down the bottom here. Looks like these guys are starting to make a move. Maybe a push from these minigunners from Khanomancer. In he comes down the bottom here is Rashnagar. Gonna try and take out these turrets. Get rid of this eco at the bottom. Khanomancer is pushing in here. These minigunners are just running through. Gonna get cut down. Well, at the bottom, Rashnagar gets a refinery with a harvester inside of it. Gonna try and take out this turret. Khanomancer clears up these buggies that look like they were trying to push him from the top. Gonna have to rewind that again. Every time the replay gets to a certain point, it speeds up, and I don't think there's a way of stopping it. Alright, so Rashnagar has taken out the turret. So he's going to get this refinery for free with the harvester inside of it, and clear up that power plant, and a big fight in the middle here. So Khanomancer was targeting this harvester, but Rashnagar has been able to come in and clear up those units that got caught in there. Here he comes. Nice big fight here. If I remember rightly, there was an issue with the connection during this game, which is why these units have just stopped moving. Rashnagar was having some trouble. Same with down here, these units are not moving. So Khanomancer able to come back, do a bit of damage. You can see back here we've got lots of units here. A little bit stuck. But we've got, for Khanomancer, we've got 2 harvesters. This is, I think it's possibly 6 harvesters, yeah. Potentially 7 if that's just me miscounting. So this game is called, and it's going to be Rashnagar's game at this point, even with the connection issues, just because he's got the advantage at this point. He's still got the 2 strips, the additional harvesters, and he's shut down the economy of Khanomancer. So he will be able to go and push in eventually if his connection didn't go. So that is going to be called GG, and that is going to go to Rashnagar on that one. Alright, so game 3. And the top is Rashnagar as the blue nod. And in the bottom is Khanomancer as the red nod. And this is a quick match map. So both players will be familiar with this one. It's like Khanomancer's moved his Conyard up a little bit here. And is placing the buildings. Getting a nice spread of Tiberium here. Same as Rashnagar, he's moved his Conyard here, so he's got a nice spread of the Tiberium fields. Be interesting to see if players go for this middle Tiberium field as well. Have a look at the scouting here. So a lot of anti-scouts from Khanomancer. He's got a scout coming in the top here as well, so we might get some nice vision there. In he goes. Rashnagar is pressing these anti-scouts. Having a good fight. Looks like he's going to lose this one. Only just. And he does have this guy here, so he could come in the back. But Khanomancer has some great vision here. You can see the Conyard. You can see he's got the economy at the back. Able to put some early pressure on here. Looks like these flame units are pushing up as well. Here they come. Lovely use of the force fire there. But the minigunner does manage to take him down, even when he dies. Khanomancer can't see the strip, but he's about to. There it is. And he also has his strip down as well. Alright, looks like Rashnagar's trying to find an angle here, but Khanomancer has gone for this middle Tiberium field, so this is going to be tough to defend. Rashnagar looks like he's crawling towards it now. Probably going to want to get some turrets down, try and attack it. Khanomancer turrets down to try and defend it. Let's see how this goes. See these buggies moving around. There's a turret. Khanomancer coming across here, just covering where these are moving. A game of chess here. Alright, this turret is a little bit out of range, but these buggies are going to be able to come in. Just falling in range there. More turrets down from Rashnagar. It's going to make it difficult for Khanomancer to defend this harvester with buggies in the middle, because these turrets will rip through them. But he has sold one off. Coming down, he spotted the crawl. He's going to try and shut this down. Even now, he's just getting in the way of building placements. He's pulling back. Wants this harvester. Really wants this harvester. Going to take some heavy damage from that. Binary is down from Khanomancer. You can see the kill count here. Khanomancer has more kills. We'll see if this lasts. He also has a middle Tiberium field, which he's managed to get a few drop-offs from the harvester, so he's got a bit of an advantage there as well. Here comes Rashnagar. Going for this refinery, but the turret is down. going to really help defend it. There's a Konyard cell from Rashnagar already. So that's it. No more turrets down from Rashnagar. More turrets down from Khanomancer. He's still got this middle Tiberian field. There is a CYNG there. See if that can do some magic. Maybe not. He's gone. Alright, these are just in range of this turret by the looks of it. Khanomancer is pulling away on the kill count here. He does still have his construction yard as well, so he can keep placing turrets at this point. And he has this middle field advantage. Now, I remember the guys were telling me there was some connection issues here as well. Bit of a connection issue problem during this match. So it looks like it's happened again. So the units have stopped, possibly typing to each other. But at this point, looking at the game, the Konyard cell here, this is all the economy Rashnagar's going to be able to have. Khanomancer has this middle Tiberian field. He also has the turrets to be able to defend any attack that Rashnagar throws at him. So this game has been called in Khanomancer's favor for this one. Alright, so this is game 4 of Khanomancer versus Rashnagar, with Khanomancer on the top left as the red nod and Rashnagar on the bottom right as the blue nod. The map is Sifts Up. This match was delayed to a separate day from the series of the games that were played before, just to sort out the connection issue. So there should be no connection issue in this match. Alright, so out come the scouts. I was still on this nice big backfield here for Rashnagar. Khanomancer did move the MTV across a little bit, potentially going to get over here maybe. Or maybe just to get close to the middle here as well. Looks like we've got a refinery down here to this middle field. Again, this is not a map from Quick Match, so builds have not been optimized yet. So we'll see how each player does their builds, which is already starting out different from each other. Alright, third ref down from Khanomancer. Looks like he's potentially trying to crawl across to this field as well. Anti-scouts doing their job for Rashnagar, and he's also got some nice scouts of all the lanes from across here. Khanomancer able to shut these scouts down. He's also scouting through all these lanes at the same time. Eventually going to sneak in, yeah. He's in. You can see the refinery. You can see how the nod. He gets shut down. Rashnagar going to be able to shut this one down as well. Joe to the rescue. Oh no. Oh dear. Poor Joe. Alright. We've got some units still in the middle here. Looks like Rashnagar's going to push up. Straight across this Tiberian field could be painful. On the tree. Dodges the tree. He does get in. Managing to apply a little bit of pressure there. And let's see where the crawls are going. So a strip is down for Rashnagar as well. This looks like the crawl is coming across to this Tiberian field at the back here. It's a longer crawl, I think, than going up or across, but the payout is pretty big because there's a lot of Tiberium down there. Here comes the pressure. Rashnagar does like his early pressure in these games. It looks like Khanomancer is coming down, so both players might end up crawling into each other over this Tiberian field here. And there's a turret down from Khanomancer, and be able to push these buggies back. He is chasing though. No, he's pulled back. Going to stay in range of his turret so he can defend better. Looks like he's doing some damage here. Rashnagar spots that, manages to shut him down while getting his refineries up on this backfield, and Khanomancer does have a refinery up on this top field as well as crawling in this direction. Just buggies in the middle here. Rashnagar pushing forward. Pretty even fight at the moment. Rashnagar is getting the advantage here. He's going to be able to do some damage to this harvester, but pulls back as he's just getting in range of this turret. Doesn't need to attack into that. He knows he can wait for these harvesters to come out to him. There's the second strip down from Rashnagar. Using it to continue his crawl in this direction. Potentially going for this nice big Tiberian field here. Khanomancer gets a refinery down here. Looks like Rashnagar spotted it, but Khanomancer's also bringing his units down to help defend. The big fight here. Rashnagar is going to want to stop this from crawling down any further as he is trying to secure this area. Gets the harvester. Like he's going to pull back now. I think this field is quite small, but it also got shredded in that fight as well. There's not much left of that field. There is another attack coming in the middle, and he's got the bikes mixed in to help take down this turret. The turret goes down. Khanomancer coming around. He's going to block his path. Going to be able to sandwich Rashnagar's army in here. Rashnagar is also coming around the back here. The right mix of units. Rashnagar is going to be able to take down the harvester. So at this point, Rashnagar is going to start taking the lead with the economy as he does have this secured down here now. He's also able to push in. Khanomancer has sold his construction yard. He's got the extra money boost, but needs to make it work sooner rather than later because Rashnagar is going to get ahead with his economy. And he's got a huge amount of units here. He's also up on the kill count by 10. Bikes in here, going to be able to pick this off really quickly. A lot of minigunners on the way. So also able to pick off the units that were stuck at the back. Flame tank out from Rashnagar. That is going to burn through these light units in no time. And any infantry that come out. Up it comes. He's got 2 strips up as well. Looks like Khanomancer's coming down here. Don't think he's planning to get anything done here. He just wants to get some vision. See what the build was here. And the flame tanks are in, able to clear up the base. They do so much damage. And that's it. There's the sell-off. So Rashnagar is going to take this game and go forward into the wins bracket. Alright, so this is UncleDJ versus JLGazza on the Two Rivers map. And JLGazza is in the top left as the blue GDI. And in the bottom right is UncleDJ as the red nod. This is a very nice river map. I know I've said that before, but I thoroughly enjoy this map. It's very nice. Alright, so out come the scouts.
Building.
Got a refinery down from Gaza here. King of the 100+. And UncleDJ he's got 2 refineries here. This one is going quite far down to this tip field here. Like we might have the scout sneaking in here, and he gets shut down. Have a look at the scout in here. All right, so both players, we haven't actually looked at Gazza's scouting yet, but UncleDJ has got vision coming up across, and it looks like straight down the middle as well. So all 3 of the lanes JLGazza has the similar scout in here. Scout across, through the middle, and straight down the bottom. He's also got a little bit of vision across this bridge, so he might be able to see if UncleDJ tries to crawl out of here. DJ's got this little bridge covered as well. Minigun is going to go around. Sounds like a structure just got destroyed. Possibly a farm village somewhere. We missed it, but I don't think the guys are attacking each other yet, so... Alright. Here comes a little grenadier force from JLGazza. DJ can see this. Looks like he's sending his buggies over to cover that. Got a few anti-scouts here as well. That's potentially what blew up. UncleDJ with the micro here. Able to take out those Grens without taking much damage. Microing away. JLGazza with the weapons factory up. Here is the medium tank. And out comes some more refineries. So UncleDJ flying in here to get some vision. Doesn't look like he's trying to get any damage done. Just wants to get some vision here.
Options. Building. Unit ready.
He's also able to pick off some units on the way out. Going to be able to clear these up. There's an Apache out from UncleDJ as well. This is going to help him just grind through these grenadiers. Lots of buggies. No bikes yet. No bikes yet. Buggies coming out, switching direction, coming across. Gazza's army is on this bridge, so it looks like he's moving across. Trying to find the weak spot, find a way in. Gazza spotted the move. He's coming across. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get there in time. And DJ manages to take out the weapons factory. And Gazza doesn't quite get the cell. Buggies are out of there to safety. Apache is able to come in here and do damage without taking any damage. GDI's anti-air is really not existent. There is options, but not very good ones. So Gazza is coming out here. He's pushing forward with the tanks. DJ's done a good job here. He's used the buggies to get rid of the infantry, and now the bikes can go in and take out these tanks. Going to be able to clear this up. More Grens coming down, but it's a little bit too late to save those tanks. Bikes being microed away. Buggies are up front. Apache goes in to get some free safe kills. There's a lot of Grens here. See if DJ can micro these enough. He's lost a lot of buggies. But he does have a lot of bikes back home. He's ready for some tanks. He's got a second strip up as well. Gazza has made it across the river, but he hasn't been able to get the refs down yet. If these bikes come up, they can just clear this out and stop Gazza's crawl. There's also no weapons factory out for Gazza yet either, as he did lose the first one. Friends coming in, catching some of those bikes that we're trying to get through. DJ is just ignored all of this. He's coming in, possibly coming from a Conyard snipe. Gazza knows what's coming. He's getting up there. He's going to try and cover it. DJ's seen it switch direction. Weapons factory is down. Is he going to go for the weapons factory? The barracks is here. He's not diving into it. He's going to take out the economy instead. Smart move by DJ. GDI often has to make a choice of what to defend, whereas Nord has the mobility to just change direction so quickly. They can switch targets with ease. Going for another refinery. Gazza is pushing out here. A lot of buggies coming over to try and cover this. from DJ. They are taking a lot of damage. And he's in here, still taking out the economy. DJ has also crawled across the river. He's got his refinery down here. Another refinery down. Apache's still doing huge damage. And the bikes are down. I'm going to clear up this tank. Got more Grens. There is a weapons factory, but Gazza is pretty out of cash here. DJ has plenty of money. You can see he's across the river as well. Grens are coming down, but that is it. He's going to call GG there. So game 1 is going to go to UncleDJ. All right, so this is game 2 with JLGazza in the bottom and UncleDJ at the top as the red nod. JLGazza, I believe it's going to be GDI again. And the map is Green Acres. There it is. So Gazza is GDI. It's a nice small map this, so it'll be interesting to see how Gazza chooses to play. He might try and do some kind of rush play, but we will see what happens. Looks like he's going for the early scout with Grens as well. Be able to cover UncleDJ's scouts. DJ has also covered JLGazza's scouts, but Gazza did get some nice vision. He can see most of DJ's base. DJ can see a little bit of Gazza's base, but he can see the Conyard, which is quite important. You'll know if he does an all-in. So let's have a look here. Nice position of the Conyard to be able to get a nice spread of Tiberian fields for UncleDJ. JLGazza, similar thing. So he's got some refinery at the back here. Looks like he's crawling across to this tip field as well. Still applying some pressure from the Grens. Spreading them out as well so they don't all die to the flame units. Nice bit of micro there. Gonna be able to clear that up. Taking a little bit of damage there. DJ with his refinery at the back. Both players on 3 refineries now. This group of Grens coming in here. Oh, taking heavy damage. Flame unit got some nice kills there. Airstrip is up from UncleDJ. Weapons factory is down from JLGazza. Lots of Grens here as well. DJ does have some money in the bank. It looks like Gazza spent quite a bit of money on these Grens. So he is bottlenecking at the moment. Let's see what DJ does. Can he see? He can see this weapons factory, so he knows it's there. Gazza coming across with the Grens. Trying to defend, but the Apache is back out. Just going to rip apart these Grens. And now there is nothing to defend. Gazza is out of money. Looks like this is just going to go straight down. Down it goes. He does get the cell. There is another refinery up. But the numbers here from UncleDJ. He's got a big advantage here. It's going to be hard for Gazza to come back, I think. But another racks down. Potentially spam a load of Grens here. Maybe see a sell-off and just spamming the Grens. But he's going to lose a refinery with the harvester inside. And that is going to be called GG. So it looks like UncleDJ is going to take that one. Alright, so game 3 of UncleDJ versus JLGazza. And the map is Lost in Kenya, and JLGazza is in the top right as the blue. I think it's GDI, we'll find out. I keep assuming. And in the bottom left is UncleDJ as the red nod. JLGazza has gone nod this time. Okay, so he was GDI in the last 2, and he's picked nod for this map. Let's see how the players build on this. It looks like they've both gone for an instant deploy here. Neither Neither player has opted to move their MCV. And out come the scouts.
Construction
Uncle
complete.
DJ getting a nice
Building.
spread here as well, being able to see all the channels. Looks like he's got the anti-scouts there. JLGazza is just going for defense here, so we could see something interesting.
Unit ready.
If you're not scouting, there's usually something going on. All right, so he is sending some units out here. Let's have a look. DJ has got his 3 refineries up. Looks like he maybe used a silo here. Yeah, we've got a little fill. So he's potentially used a silo there to get this at a better position. DJ able to shut down Gazza's scouts there. Make it in here. Here it is. He's gone for a 1 ref airstrip. So it looks like JLGazza is going for a rush here. Needs to be careful here. He wants to keep these out of Uncle DJ's vision so DJ doesn't know what he's doing. But DJ can see these, so he might get ready for this now.
Unit ready.
He starts putting turrets down.
Building.
It looks like he might be continuing the crawl though. JLGazza. Still no other buildings down. There it is. The second strip. There's the cell. He's going for an all-in yet. Let's see if it works. This could be very hard for DJ to defend because he hasn't realized what's happening. He's still crawling down. Oh, and here comes JLGazza. Let's see if DJ can turn this around. He's got another refinery down here, but now he's very low on money. He'll have eco for the long game, but JLGazza is aiming to make this a very short game by the looks of it. Going in, he's taking out the units. DJ's even gone for another refinery. So that's it, he's got no money at the moment. He's all dependent on these harvesters getting back and giving him that economy. Here comes the engineer. He's gonna, oh, he's not got the strip, but he's forced to sell. Gazza is in. Turrets are now coming down to help defend this. Gazza is trying to clear up these units. If he gets this ponyard now, DJ is going to be in trouble. But he has spread some units here to defend. He's moving up. Gazza is spending a little bit too much time trying to attack this turret, which is just going to do so much damage to these buggies. Here he comes. He's switched now. He's going for the conyard. If he gets this, he's in a very good spot. DJ is managing to defend this. Looks like he's forced Gazza back. You can see here Gazza is out of money because he's only got 1 refinery, but DJ has loads of money, but he can't spend it because he doesn't have the airstrip because he wasn't being able to defend it. But if Gazza isn't able to take this out and DJ gets the airstrip back down now, he will have a huge advantage. And there it is. DJ manages to get the airstrip back down. He's also got the economy to back it up. Looks like he's managed to hold on just about. Gazza has a couple of units here. He's had to sell one of the strips just to get the money from it. But this might not be enough because DJ is just going to be able to continue to build units now. Eventually, we'll be able to take these out and Gazza will not have enough. He's run out of steam. DJ able to force him back. Minigun is coming in, doing some serious damage. There are some more buggies coming across, but again, DJ just has so much economy here. He is going to take that game. So that goes to DJ, and that means DJ goes through to the winners bracket.
Yes, perfect.
All right, so this is Enevion versus AOD, being myself. And the map is Split Ends is the map. So Enevion is the blue GDI, and myself is the red GDI. We've got a GDI mirror match. And let's see where these scouts are going. So it looks like Enevion is going straight for the grenadiers as scouts, which is good for applying early pressure at the same time if they get through. Managed to clear up that minigunner there. And he's managed to get a grenadier straight in there. These guys are not able to catch him, so he's going to get some nice vision. There it is. You can definitely see the conyard there. He's still going, and he's down. All right, looks like we've got some scouts down the bottom here, just crossing each other, just having a bit of a chill. And Enevion is moving a little squad of grenadiers down here. All right, so looks like there's 2 refineries for Enevion, and there's 3 refineries for myself. I think I'll just refer to myself as AOD. It's always a bit weird casting my own games. Alright, so we've got the minigunner coming up. Let's have a look at the scouting. Okay, so red has scouting. You can see straight through the middle. See a bit of blue space. I have some scouting down here and up. Bit of a weird line here.
Building.
Enevion, it's got some scouting down the middle, got some scouting down the bottom here, along with a little squad of grenadiers going. So you can't see what's here yet, so it looks like he's being smart. He's sending one guy ahead, just in case he walks into a wall of grenadiers, which he's about to do. So he knows not to send these, because they'll all get wrecked. Very smart play. Looks like these guys are going to hang back. They were spotted, so this guy's just, he's having a look. These are going to be here to try and cover it. Alright, so weapons factory is out for red. And blue also has the weapons factory out. It's crawling towards the middle. Humvee is out. And a tank is out. This nice play. Able to clear up some of the grens here. Refinery is down. Another Humvee is here as well for the red, and just having a nice scout here. Both players having a look. Looks like Enevion's using this to try and clear up these anti-scouts, and tank is coming up. Going to be able to put pressure on here. So far there is a crawl coming down to these tib fields, possibly coming across now and down. Enevion is with the Orca here. Very nice. Tank's aware the Orca's targeting it, so he's just moving. Delay and take less damage from the accuracy of the Orca. That's a second Orca out for Enevion though. Tank's pushing in, manages to get some nice crushes here. There is a refinery block in the back of Enevion's base here. Doesn't look like he spotted it. Currently focusing on putting some pressure on these tanks. Again, with the tank just trying to move. And this tank is following this Humvee up here. Not going to let him get away. Like he's been spotted now. Manages to save the harvester. And the tank is coming up to clear off this refinery block. Two Orcas doing a lot of damage to this medium tank. Moves a little bit late there. This Humvee is just, yeah, it's going to die to this medium tank. There's a lot of medium tanks here. These Orcas are going to get some free kills. There is a little push in the top here. Orca is coming up to clear that, but they're out of ammo at the moment. There's a second weapons factory down for Enevion. There is also a second weapons factory down for red here. And a bit of a tank battle in the middle while the Orcas go up to clear up this tank. there's some pushing going on here. Gonna get some crushes. Going to win this tank battle here. Blue does have reinforcements coming. And they do have the orcas as well for support. There is also still this squad waiting down here. This Gren looks like he's going to look for him. Still aware that they haven't moved yet. There it is. This has gone unnoticed. There is a squad of Grens coming in from blue. You're going to be able to get the Conyard here. Forces to sell. There was a repair pad that went down. These Grens have taken out that Conyard, which is huge. Looks like they're going to get this power as well. Tanks are pushing in, but they're going to be defended by blue. Power plants are down. Tank trying to get some crushes here. Looks like we're going to get a harvester in the middle. And there is some more refineries down here. So it looks like economy wise there's 3.5k for blue and then 5.5k for red. Bit of a push on the top. Looks like bottom is again being flanked by more Grens. Mammoth tanks are out on the field, possibly to counter these orcas was the plan. Here's an APC as well. And this is going to go in for the crushers. Get rid of these grenadiers. There he is, the Hoover. But at the top here, Enevion is pushing in with a lot of medium tanks. And all of these tanks are down the bottom, not up here to defend this. Although there is a push coming in from the top, and Enevion has spotted it. He's coming in with some tanks to get some crushes. Medium tanks coming in. These units are spread too thin. Let's just rewind that so it didn't speed up too much. These need to be in a ball, and Enevion's got a good position here. All his tanks are together. Orcas targeting the mammoth tank. It's just been shredded. It is gone. Like these Grens managed a bit of damage, but they are gone, and Enevion is pushing in at the top now as well. Tanks are retreating. Trying to get reinforcements. Enevion is in at the top, going to be able to take out these refineries. Looks like he's also going to be able to take out this weapons factory. APC over here getting some crushes in. Tanks coming down, gonna possibly get this refinery as well. And there is a lot more tanks coming. Looks like we've had the cell here. Construction yard from Enevion. So he's going to be able to spam out loads of tanks. That is a huge amount of medium tanks. There is not a lot here to defend against these medium tanks. There is £8,500 in the bank, but it's useless if you can't spend it. Where Enevion is on the better eco because he's only on 500. He's got the money and he's managed to spend it and got the units here. Rocket men coming out in a last hope attempt to just take out these medium tanks, doing a huge amount of damage. Enevion has come in for the crush. If he gets this, it's going to be big and it's going to go down. These Grens did come in here on a flank attack. I think we missed that, yep. Focusing on this attack here, but these Grens have come in and managed to take out both of these weapon factories at the same time. But this one goes down at the exact same time, so all three weapons factories go down at the exact same time. But Enevion definitely has the numbers here, and he's NG'd. With the CYNG, he gets the barracks here, which means as much damage as these guys do back here, Enevion has the production buildings, whereas Red has no production buildings. So that is it. No more units can be produced. Enevion is going to take game one. That is a GG.
Yes, affirmative.
so this is game 2 of AOD versus Enevion. And the map is Clown Alcatraz. See how each player does the builds on this one. It looks like Enevion is coming straight across to the middle here. Essentially going for this Tiberian field. Double racks as well, so he's maybe going to apply some early pressure with these Grens. So AOD has gone at the back here. Looks like maybe crawling towards the middle as well. And there's the refinery down from Enevion. Here come the Grens. Still got one here that might be able to get through and get some vision. Alright, let's have a look. Here he comes. So a minigunner coming up on the left side. Enevion is in on the right. Also destroying the barbed wire fence. How rude. Let's have a look at the vision here. Enevion's got great vision here. Vision across the top, vision across the middle on both angles, and on the bottom here. Not to mention he's got vision of the Conyard. AOD has vision across the bottom and up. He's also got vision of the Conyard here. Vision in the middle and slowly trying to make vision across the top here. Enevion bringing units across here to cover this Gren. No chance of getting through that. Weapons factory is down for both players. Let's see if players go for a Humvee first or straight into tanks. Enevion got some Grens going up the top here. There is a crawl coming up here. He might be able to shut this down. But if barracks goes down, going to be able to get some units out to defend this now. Also got some units coming across the bottom. Tanks are out for blue and for red. These units have been cleared up and a refinery is down on this top field now. Like these have been spotted. Enevion can see the tanks. He's also gone for another Orca. Tank again, just moving, trying to disrupt its targeting. And Enevion with the refinery in the middle field here. Very large tib field if you can keep it defended. Second Orca is out. Able to disrupt the targeting. Tanks coming up from Enevion. In an attempt to move while the Orca's gone straight into the tanks here. Looks like there's some Grens trying to flank across to the left. Enevion keeping his tanks in the middle here. Gonna hold this choke. Orca's still chipping away at these tanks. Second weapons factory is out for Enevion now. AOD is still on one weapons factory. Tanks are doing some damage here, but these Orcas coming in might even the score. Manages to push Enevion's tanks back. But there is the Conyard cell from Enevion, so that is it. He is going all in now. Orca's still doing damage. Gonna have a lot of tanks rolling out now. There is a bottleneck for AOD, and Enevion is on 2k from that cell from the construction yard. But there is vision of that cell, so it's been matched after the second weapon factory goes down. Now it's a defensive game. Enevion needs to roll in. He's got the numbers here, but he is closer to the production building, so blue can get the units out. There's the rocket troopers. very expensive, but able to push back that little attack. A lot more tanks on the way from Enevion. Orcas still on the way. Targeting the weapons factory here. Looks like there's attack on the top as well. Harvester manages to get the crushes. Hero Harvester right there. Manages to crush an NG. That would have been the Conway, the CY NG. Blue's NG is currently sat here. Doesn't want to walk into these Grens. Waiting for his moment. Looks like Enevion has the advantage here. He's also doing some damage to this barracks. Grens are out. Just manages to save it. And these Grens are sneaking straight through, dealing damage to this power plant. Could potentially put Blue into low power. Manages to get it covered. These Orcas have been working the whole time. They have not been resting. It's been neck and neck. Most of the game has been in this area here. But in terms of economy, it looks like Enevion has 4 refineries, whereas AOD has 6 refineries. This is just, yeah, in the middle of nowhere, but it is an additional refinery. It looks like these units are moving. The NG has spotted this moment, and he's making a move. Like Blue now has the advantage with the tanks. Red has bottlenecked in money. He's coming up here with some Grens. Forces to sell on the barracks. NG is in and gets the refinery. Patience. Who's got what got him that refinery there with the harvester inside of it. Forces to sell on a weapons factory. Red still using those Orcas. From the game speeding up again. Tanks pushing in here. Red managing to do a lot of damage. Less tanks, but with these Orcas backing them up, able to do a lot of damage here. Looks like it's going to be able to hold this. These minigunners from the cell of the refinery are attacking a power plant with more tanks on the way. Forces to sell on the power plant. Orcas still doing damage. A lot of damage. When you're going to go in for another power plant, but the tank clears that up. The fight is shifted from being in this area to now being in this area. Looks like this weapons factory might go down. If this goes down, that might be GG. There's the sell-off. I think that was it. So it's only Orcas and a barracks right now. But these Orcas can do a lot of damage to the tanks. You can see they'll clear them up pretty quickly. The last tank for Enevion goes down. Whereas Blue still has the tanks coming through, but there are a lot of Grens. If these slip in, they can very quickly take out the weapons factory. There's more Grens up the top here from Blue. Orca goes down. Another tank goes down. Potentially going to get the kill here on the Orca. These Grens are in, but the Humvees are out and managed to clear them up with a bunch of Grenadiers as well. No more Orcas, just down to infantry for Enevion. Tanks able to roll in and give them a crush, and the Humvees are out to counter the infantry. So that game is going to go to AOD, and on to the next game.
Low
All right,
power.
this is game 3 in this series.
Options.
So AOD is at the top as the red something. We'll come back to that. Can't actually remember. Whereas Enevion is at the bottom right as the blue GDI. And the map again is Two Rivers by UncleDJ. Okay, so there is a red nod. So out come the scouts. Just randomly attacking some fields. Why not? Alright, this bad pathing here, running straight through the Tiberian field. Let's have a look. Alright, so some flame units on the bridges for the red and some minigunners going for the scout. Looks like we've got two going in the same direction. Whereas Enevion has a lot of grenadiers coming up here for some early pressure by the looks of it. Also got some scouts coming out. Going to be able to cover this potentially. Might not be able to catch him yet. Again, very clever. Sending one unit out first, just in case there's a group of flame units here. This minigunner is in.
Construction complete.
Here he is. He spotted that, so he's not walked his whole army into it. Very smart move.
Unit
Second
ready.
minigunner is down. Some burning trees, and the Gren is in. So it looks like both players have some pretty good vision here. Let's have a look. So red has vision of
Building.
the right and the left.
Unit
One is in.
Reporting.
building.
Blue's base can see a lot of what's going on there, whereas blue again has vision of the left and the right, but also straight through the middle, and a little bit of vision of red's base. Strip is down for Nod. GDI doesn't have a weapons factory down yet, but they do have dual barracks and 4 refineries, so going for a big eco here. 4th refinery is out for Nod. And the buggies are here to clear up those grenadiers. Looks like this guy is going to come back to regroup. Another refinery down for Nod. There's the weapons factory for blue. Enevion comes out with a Humvee. Looks like he's going to use this to cover. Building a medium tank. Not going to be able to catch these buggies, so going for a Humvee. That's a smart move. There is a refinery block here. Out comes the medium tank. Seen the refinery block. Going to clear that up. There is an army of buggies coming in on the left. This guy is only going to be able to disrupt that for a short amount of time. Here come the buggies. There's the second weapons factory from Enevion. This looks like it might be an all-in setup. We'll see what happens here. These buggies are going to be able to take this out. Forces the cell, doesn't get the cell. That's it, they are out of there. They've managed to get the target they were after. Puts GDI back down to the 1 weapons factory. A lot of flame units come down. That looks like a shift A. Grab every unit on the map. Alright, so there's a dual strips now for Nod. Switch to bikes, getting ready for the tanks. And potentially a crawl across the river here. GDI looks like they're staying compact here. Possibly going to try a GDI ball of death for a lot of tanks to roll out. Nod able to just move around, try and hold this position, stop GDI from crossing the river. Some bikes coming down on the left side. And there's the weapons factory down from GDI. And Enevion, it looks like he's crawling as well. Barracks is down. Is he going to try and cross this river? Or is this just for defense? And are we going to see an all-in? Bikes are in. Able to snipe that weapons factory very quickly. Pick off these tanks as well. Using the mobility of Nod. And Enevion has a large number of tanks here. Rolling straight up the middle. these bikes are going to be able to snipe the Conyard without getting the cell. And Enevion's tanks are doing some big damage here, but they have taken a lot of damage. These bikes look like they're going to get trapped by these infantry. But they've managed to swing around, and it looks like we're going to take out this weapons factory as well. Enevion does get the cell, but that is it. There's no more tanks for Enevion. He is down to infantry only. These tanks are going to get cleared up. Reinforced with the infantry here. So Enevion is down to just having... It looks like he's got a couple there. So he's got 4 tanks and 3 barrackses. Nod is across the river. Hand of Nod is up with a lot of flame units coming out. There's the comm center. That's going to give tech 4 flame tanks. Bikes trying to sneak in here, but that's covered by Enevion. Comm center goes down immediately. Flame units coming out of that Hand of Nod straight into the infantry, able to just barbecue them. There's the flame tanks from the tech from the comms yard, comms center, sorry. Still a lot of bikes on the field. Not going to be able to counter the infantry, so Enevion has split his infantry here. He's attacking from multiple sides. Going to be hard to cover unless these flame tanks can get in position and start barbecuing these infantry. They've managed to get 1 refinery here. Now there's a flame tank there. Grenadiers coming up here, but flame units coming out of the barracks again. Manages to get the Hand of Nod, but they did take heavy damage. More Grens coming up on the left side. Flame tank is now on the right side. Another Hand of Nod is back up. A lot of flame tanks in the middle here. More army of bikes trying to do some damage down there. Enevion is down to his last tank by the looks of it. And the game has sped up. And the flame tanks are able to clear up those grenadiers. And at that point, that game is going to be called GG.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so this is game 4. And the map is heavy metal. So AOD is on the bottom as the blue GDI, I believe. And Enevion is on the top as the red GDI. Again, this is another quick match map. So both players are aware, have played it enough to know the build orders. See what happens. Enevion has gone straight for an engineer here. The first unit out of the barracks. Looks like he's sending him up and around the map. Alright, so both players are scouting here.
Construction complete.
There you go.
Yes.
Like Enevion's got a good scout
Construction complete.
going on here. You can see down the middle all the channels, and this engineer is even scouting at the top here.
You got it.
Construction
is-
complete.
Moving out.
Blue has some good vision. Can't see in the middle yet.
Yes. Right away, sir.
Unit lost.
A little bit of anti-scouting. Enevion with his early Gren squads able to do some damage. He's actually got in here as well. Refineries are up for the players. Looks like this harvester is trying to go into this refinery, which is the wrong one. But if memory serves me right, he does get microed back to this one. Alright, so Enevion has got a grenadier in here. He's got some vision. He's also got his engineer just waiting up here. A very patient engineer waiting for his moment. Manages to clear that up. Enevion building. Looks like he's coming down. He's gone for the center field here. Weapons factory is out for blue. Straight up with a Humvee. Possibly one will get more vision. As Enevion did a good job denying vision from the scouts. So here it is. Run straight into the weapons factory.
Unit ready. Building.
And Enevion also has a Humvee up.
Ready.
Engineer is on the move. No defense here. Cleared up all the anti-scouts. So this guy is going straight in here. And he's going to get the harvester as well. In he goes. Straight down with the barracks. Let's see what happens here. Another engineer. Straight into the refinery. There is an army coming around here. Going to start attacking the ref. But Enevion is having a blast here with his engineers. It's been spotted. But at this point, 2 refineries are down and 1 harvester even. Potentially going to lose this. These guys do get the refinery over this side, as Enevion is probably paying more attention here. Another engineer gets the crush before he can get moving. Enevion continuing to crawl in this direction. Both players starting to run out of money here. Lots of barracks here. It only takes 1 engineer and that'll be gone. Looks like both players are focusing over here because we've got armies here, although Enevion has picked on it, spotted this, gonna clear it up. So this is trouble. These tanks aren't attacking this because that might be when the engineer comes out and sneaks past. Getting ready for the crushes and targeting the infantry straight away. But Enevion is going to continue his crawl. He's not going to try and engineer here by the looks of it. He's continued his crawl. He's got a barracks here. There's the engineer. He's going straight in the construction yard. And he gets it without the cell from blue. And there it is. There's the cell. He's now got another 2.5k from that. And blue cannot build any more buildings. That is it. There is an engineer from blue trying to pull something back. A lot of tanks from blue though. And then engineer gets cleared up by these Grens, and Enevion is able to anti-scout that. Is this weapons factory going to go down? Large number of grenadiers there. Enevion coming in with an attack here as well. Still has this refinery is still harvesting for Enevion, but it looks like he's got some units past the army here and he's going to be able to take this down. Takes it down without getting the cell as well. It's down to 1 weapons factory and only 3 refineries, whereas Enevion, there is a close number of tanks there, but there is no economy for blue, and that is going to be it. Going to sell up at that point and call it GG. So Enevion is going to take game 4.
Low power.
So this is game 5 in this series, and it's a best of 5. So this is Cider match. This is the final match in the series. And the map is Tournament Overextension. I believe that's the name. And on the right side, we've got the blue GDI as Enevion. And on the left side, we've got the red Nod as AOD. See what these players will do. Enevion going for the dual racks again as the opener. AOD just with the 1 racks at the moment and into the refinery. Enevion with his little Gren groups. Lots of squads of Grens here. Map, these ones are running through a Tiberian field. Minigunner has got through. It's going to be able to scout that. Flame unit's able to cover that. These guys got through, but they did take a lot of damage. Another minigunner is through here. This ref placement is quite far away from the tip. So yeah, he's going to be long distance mining there. That's going to hurt his economy. Flame units pressing in, doing a bit of damage to the power plants, but I think with 2 power plants, it's not going to put Enevion into low power. So he won't mind that. He'll just get the free kills on the flame units. Alright, so 3 refineries out for Nord, and the airstrip just gone down. And for GDI, there are 2 refineries out at the moment, and there's the weapons factory. Let's have a look at the vision here. So Nord have some vision of these middle channels. Can see a lot of the base as well. Can't see the cornyard, so won't know if there's an all-in or not.
Moving out.
Just about to see the weapons factory.
Construction complete.
Enevion building a Humvee here to come across and get some vision of
Affirmative.
kind of channels here, but no vision of the base, so that might be where the Humvee's going.
Building.
So this buggy's gonna go down. Here goes Enevion's Humvee, just ignoring everything, just in there to get some vision by the looks of it.
Unit ready.
Gonna get caught up there.
Building. Construction.
Humvee's doing a bit of harassment damage there.
Unit lost.
The power, there's a Conyard cell from Enevion, so it looks like he's going for an all-in here. He's only got 2 refineries, one is long distance mining, and then 2 weapons factories. This is taking damage. Whether or not it'll go down, it's gonna be close. Enevion is covering it. It's just gone down. God, that just. But at this point, Enevion is bottlenecking on economy as well. So it looks like he's coming in for the counter push now. He managed to take out a lot of buggies when they attacked that weapons factory, so he's going for a counter push. And he needs to win this game early on because he's got no conyard. He's just gone for an all-in here. Buggies are diving in this GDI army, which is gonna just destroy them pretty quick. Bikes are coming out from Nord, targeting the tanks. Looks like the buggies are trying to target the infantry. Flame unit is there, doesn't get a shot off. Enevion bringing the infantry up to cover against these bikes. Flame unit doing some damage there. Trying to clear the infantry so the bikes can get in. Turret is down. Targeting the tanks. Enevion targeting the turret. Managing to get the turret. Nord is bottlenecking on money as well, but a flame unit comes out and manages to clear up these guys. And there's a lot of bikes on the field here. Tanks are going down. Nord still has a cornyard as well. More turrets going down to defend against tanks. It looks like Enevion is struggling for money here. There's a lot of bikes on the field. Gonna take out the weapons factory. So it's only infantry for Enevion now. And Nord has a bit of brawl going up here. Looks like Enevion has stopped spending money. So that might be GG there. Yeah, these tanks aren't moving. It looks like that has been called GG. And that is it. So AFD takes that one and goes through to the next round in the winners bracket, and then Enevion goes into the losers bracket.